wind in my hair, life without cares. I'm broke, it's okay. California is cold and it's damp. That's why the lady is a tramp. I go to Coney, the beach is divine. I go to ball games, the bleachers are fine. I follow Winshaw and read every line. You know I couldn't get that note. But I saw that Pammy was here, and I've just been saying hi to Miss Laugh-A-Lot. And I can see JC is here. Okay then, right, first of all, I need some songs. I've got a song for you, Miss Laugh-A-Lot. Are you there, Miss Laugh-A-Lot? I know, I'll get back to your song in a minute then, Miss Laugh-A-Lot. So, Pammy, your song is, and so I wake in the morning and I step outside and take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, hey, hey. You know, I lost it. So it's lovely to see you, Pammy. I know you can't hear me because you're getting your hair done. Apologies. When you're back online and you can hear, I'll sing it again. Hopefully I'll get the note. I can see. Right, so here we go for you, Clem. Hey, hey, it's Calamity Jane, walking down the path and from the garden to the chicken coop lane, living her best days. Right, I will get there. Honestly, my mind's gone blank. My mind's telling me no. Right, Amy's here. Happy Thanksgiving to you, baby. I've just been saying I've got to watch your video from last night where you're with Pamela, your good friend, and your cabin crewmate. Did I say that correctly? Cabin crewmate? Or was it cabin mate? I don't know. But I know that we're doing the song. Who's gonna step on you again? Who's gonna step on you? Doing a bit of Happy Mondays for Friday. Amy, it's so lovely to see you. Right, what I'm doing today is I'm sorting out my aromatherapy cabinet. So, as you all know, I've been unwell for a long time. I've been a housebound for 5 years, as you know. I can see Dee Dee's here. Dad's house of Diva. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Dee Dee. But my body is telling me. Dee Dee, I knew you'd be singing. I thought it's gonna be Harjarene that comes in with the line. But the moment I saw you were here, Dee Dee, I knew it'd be you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and baby Dee Dee and Daddy Dee Dee. So a happy Thanksgiving to you too. Michelle was here. Michelle, my belle. These are words I long to say. I think I got the words wrong. Because my sister's Michelle as well. So I know that there's some words in there, but everything's gone blank. So it's because I'm in the zone. It smells amazing in here. It smells like a spa. It smells like the spa that Dee Dee was in when she was on a vibration plate with that gorgeous music she had on. So yes, it smells wonderful in here. And I'm trying to bring the energy up. Maybe I need some grapefruit. That's lemongrass. So where's my grapefruit? Here we go. Okay, not sure what the raw was doing there, but here I am, feeling a little bit better. Let's see what else is on. Everyone's saying hi. Michelle and Dee Dee are saying hi. I was named after that song. I was born during Beatlemania. Yay! Michelle, my belle. Da 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 da. I'll get it. Right. Mounjaro Jenny with Pam. Can you hear me? I don't know why I keep leaning forward like this. Let me see if I can get my camera better. Is that better? You can hear me? I'm not showing everything, am I? Okay. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I tell you, I'm gonna have to get this. Where did I put it? I've lost it. I had my where have I put it? I had my here it is. I've had this down my top all day, so I did not forget where it was. But it was in the right girl, not the left girl. So there's plenty of room in this cup. Right, I've got it here. I've got it here safe. Okay, then. So I can see Anissa's on. Happy Thanksgiving, Anissa. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you've had a lovely time. Hi, dear friend. She says. Grace says we can hear you. Yay, yay, yay. Can you hear me now, Grace? Grace, I'm saying hi, so I hope you're doing well. And it does work. It does work. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Baby Dee Dee, has your voice down, Joe? Right. Baby Dee Dee, we're going to sing. We're going to sing a song together. We're going to sing. We're going to do Happy Birthday. Okay? I know it's not anybody's birthday, or maybe it's somebody's birthday. It was Tina Turner's birthday yesterday. So we're going to sing a happy birthday to Tina Turner. Are you ready, Baby Dee Dee? Are you going to sing it the Marilyn Monroe way? Okay, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I know you're getting the note, Dee Dee. I know you're getting the note. I can't get the note. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday. Go for it, Baby Dee Dee. Go for it. Baby Dee Dee's the best person to sing happy birthday. So when it's our birthdays, we've got to get onto Downsizing Divas Live and see if Baby Dee Dee's there and if she'll sing us a happy birthday like she did for Simply Taisha, because it was glorious. So thank you for singing along with me, Baby Dee Dee, and I'll speak to you soon. Right, let's have a look. I'll be singing again with you, Baby Dee Dee. We're going to get some more songs coming. Okay, so we've got It Works. This is brilliant. Everyone's saying hi. It's so cute, she said. Happy Thanksgiving. You're too cute, Baby Dee Dee. You were too cute. I see Cray Staff is on. Hi, Cray. Hi, Cray Staff. Who else have I got? I've got Grace there saying hi. Right, so how many have I got on? I've got 17. How many likes have I got? Remember to just double tap the screen if you're on a phone, or do the thumbs up if you're enjoying it. If you're enjoying it, I'll go rooting around for my inhaler again and do some more singing. So everybody's here. Callie in New York. Right, hold on. Right. Baby Dee Dee, are you ready for this one? We're going to do some Alicia Keys, but I'm going to need my inhaler first. Are we ready? Baby Dee Dee, are we ready? In New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of, there's nothing you can't do, now you're in New York. That is for Callie, for Calisthenics Life NYC. Callie, I've been watching your Thanksgiving live from yesterday. The food on your family's table looked incredible. I have to say, I think I was most enamoured by the look of the ham with the pineapple ring and the cherry. That was the one that got me. But the turkey, you know it's all about the meats. There was something on there as well. There was a Puerto Rican dish, but you didn't explain what it was. It was the one that looked like tamales, but you didn't explain what it was. So can you explain for us? There's no Thanksgiving here. You're absolutely right, Kelly. So I've just been watching everybody else's videos and just getting in on the theme and on the feel of it. So who else is here? I could see that my girl Harjarene's here. Let me see you, Harjarene. Pay the cost to be the boss. Right, I can see Louisa Lysa. Beautiful name, Louisa. Hi. Happy birthday, Grace. Whose birthday is it? It's my birthday today, Grace. Right, baby Dee Dee. Baby Dee Dee, are you ready again? Are you ready again? We're going to do happy birthday. We're going to do the Stevie Wonder version this time, baby Dee Dee. Are you ready? This is going to be for Grace. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday Grace. Did you know your birthday's after Tina Turner's? Happy birthday. I have a fabulous birthday, Grace, and have a wonderful birthday weekend. I see August Vapor's here. August says, oh my God, I love your hair. Thank you, August. I love your name, August Vapor. It sounds like oh my goodness, it sounds like you're part of a fantasy game or a fantasy story. And maybe you're an elf. Maybe you're an elf with mystical powers. Sounds amazing. I hope I'm right. Sandy's here, Sandy. Hi, beautiful Joe. Sandy from Florida. The evening breeze caress the trees tenderly. Those trembling trees embrace the breeze tenderly. So Tina Turner, right, downsizing diva. She says baby Dee Dee is Tina Turner. Right, baby Dee Dee, we're gonna do Proud Mary in a moment. Do you know the dance steps to Proud Mary? If you know the dance steps to Proud Mary, I will be backing Tina, and you could be front and centre, Tina. Are you ready? So tell me in a moment. I'm going to go through the messages. So Louise is there saying hi. Then that's when JC Calamity says happy birthday, Grace. Marianne, Tina Turner. Yes, we're going to do some Tina Turner. We're going to do Proud Mary. We'll do Proud Mary in a minute. We're just waiting to see if baby Dee Dee knows the dance. So Callie's there saying, Joe, is it because I tried to get the note? It helped with the inhaler. Right, she's singing, says Dee Dee. Right, and Sandy's there saying happy birthday to everybody. No, but happy birthday to Grace. That's who Sandy's saying happy birthday to. Sandy, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Here's Harjarene Busway. No, with no Thanksgiving here. Then Laurie's here. Hi, Laurie. How you doing? I was just watching your video a moment ago about the sleep. So you might get a mention a little bit later in my vlog. I'm going to do the vlog as well. I'm going to just do a recording of that. It's going to be very quick because I've had a very weird week this week. But one thing that's getting me back in the mood is this grapefruit essential oil. In fact, all of my essential oils, we're going to work on this today. Let me just go very quickly through the chat because I want to see if baby Dee Dee knows the dance. So everyone's saying hi. Let's have a look. Noesha Familia Humilde. Happy Thanksgiving, Liliana. Happy Thanksgiving to you. It was lovely to see you guys playing and drawing last night. So it was lovely. There was a lot of pies. There's a whole lot of pies. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Everyone, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like this. Right, that's Artful Dodger. And I'll tell you a little bit about Artful Dodger in a moment. Because I'm not going to get to see Artful Dodger tomorrow. Artful Dodger, they did that song with Craig David. Rewind. When the crowd says ball selector. Rewind. It's a UK garage song. And they're doing a reunion. Because I used to be a flyer lady. I used to run the whole promotions team for this nightclub and this big nightclub event called Essence. And they're having a 25-year reunion tomorrow. And I was hoping to go. And my sister was going to go as well. But of course we know my sister's just had her knee done, hasn't she? So she can't go. And if she can't go, I'm not going, because I'm not going to be the only one there with a walking stick trying to do a bit of two-step. So we've given the tickets, because we got VIP tickets, given our tickets to Lewis and Tanya, which means tomorrow I'm babysitting Cairo. So I'm all excited about that. Right, let me see. Right, Amy loses it. She knows Craig David. You know Craig with a little bit of luck. Right, that's Artful Dodger as well. I lose my mind. I'm trying to get to the bit where Baby Dee Dee says she knows the dance. Right, she knows it. Right, Grace knows it as well. Okay, right, are you ready? Right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go. We're doing rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never saw 1 minute of sleep, and walking back the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, primary kiss on burning, and we're rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. I was completely off key, off pitch. I didn't get the words right. I was too busy thinking about the dance. But then I also got thinking about Craig David, because Amy's there putting hearts for Craig David. He did these, what was the other song that Craig David did? He did the 7 days. Met a girl on Monday, took her to the something on, took her for drinks on Tuesday. Right, Amy, you know the song. You're going to need to remind me the words. You've got to remind me the words. So let's have a look. Where am I now? Where am I? Right, I'm not going to read through all of the comments because I've got something that I need to do. So let me just very quickly skirt through the... Right, so Amy says she saw Craig David in concert. I've gone to many concerts alone and it's really quite fun. When you're going to see Craig David, you only need you and him there anyway, Amy. Okay, so, right, we've got Dr. Richardson on. Dr. Richardson, hi, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Dr. Robinson. I'm from the UK. So I've been loving the fact that everyone's been celebrating Thanksgiving. And I've been thinking about all the things I'm grateful for. And that's why I got back to doing my essential oil collection. So I've been in Wales, you know, for 5 years. And on the April the 4th, I got Colin the CPAP machine. Where is he? Hold on. Where is he? Can you see him there? Can you see him? Look, there's Colin. Right, that's Colin. And I got Colin the CPAP machine, as well as getting my GLP-1. And suddenly, my life changed. So for 5 years, I've been getting slowly unwell. I was getting very, very quickly overweight and obese, morbidly obese. And I was stopping breathing in my sleep every 45 seconds. So life was really, really tough. And as such, I wasn't able to do all the things that I love. And I was losing my memory as well. And I think this was a really interesting thing that Felicia said. Felicia Marie B. She suffered with brain fogs. And they have left some long-lasting damage. And I'm not sure if I've got long-lasting damage or not. But some things come still and some things go. So that's why sometimes I'm like struggling with lyrics. But then at the same time, I know everybody's names. Maybe it's that know everyone's names. That's short-term memory, isn't it? The long-term memory, the things aren't quite gelling just yet. So that's why I was thinking, I need to get on and do more of my wellness stuff again. So we know already that I'm trying to do a bit more walking, and I get on my vibration plate. I do some calisthenics, which is helped massively by Callie, give me some great ideas of things to do. But I was thinking, there's nearly £500 worth of essential oils that were all in a disarray. So what I was doing yesterday, first of all, I fixed the cabinet. Now, this cabinet, you may or may not have noticed, it's actually a 1950s display cabinet. it used to have 2 gorgeous sliding doors. They were glass. So you know already what happened to them. You know already what happened to the glass sliding doors. It's me we're talking about here. So those didn't last long. They didn't last long. Have I got a message being unheld? And is it unheld because of something that they shouldn't have said? Right, I can see Brother Ezekiel's on as well. So I will sing your song, Brother Ezekiel. I will. But I'm going to just quickly talk about my essential oils. So what was happening was I was putting my essential oils on these glass shelves, and then I would just walk past them, stumble past them in fact, because I was so big, so wide and struggling to stay on my feet, and they'd all fall down. And they've all been falling down now for about 2 years. Well, now I'm nearly £100 lighter, and I've just shown you, Colin, I'm getting sleep again. Yay! I'm getting sleep again. So this is why I'm now going to get my essential oils cabinet sorted. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to show you my favourite oil of all time. Okay, my favourite one of all time has to be the Frangipani. It says here, Frangipani's aroma is known as an attractive attraction oil. Oh! Because of its sweet, seductive scent. The exotic floral fragrance conjures up images of tropical islands and pretty sunsets. I'm imagining then that this oil alone would remind Amy of Nassau. She's just come back from a cruise. Oh my goodness, it smells incredible. Now, I use this oil a lot around the house. Yes, I'm serious, around the house. I used to use it a lot for my body lotions as well. But I'll tell you where I use it around the house. I get a jar. A jar with bicarbonate of soda in. Or if you can't get the bicarbonate soda, get baking powder. Okay, and what I do is I fill the jar right up, and then I put 20 drops of Frangipani in. And then I put 10 drops of bergamot. Bergamot Sicilian. So bergamot, hold on, what's it say here? Right, hold on, let me find out what bergamot is. I know it smells orangey. Think of, what's it called? Earl Grey tea. Okay, but let me find out what bergamot is. I've got it here, single oils, bergamot. So, this is an oil pressed from the rind or peel of terpenes. I don't know what that is. It looks like a key lime. It looks like a key lime. And those are from Italy and the Ivory Coast. Now, this is really good as an antibacterial for strep and staph infections. So that's why I like to put this one in here. But these two scents smell very expensive together. So what I do, 20 drops of this, 10 drops of this, put it in some bicarb soda, and then if you've got like carpets or if you've got furniture and you wanted to give it, you know, almost like a clean, it's like not like Febreze. This is way better than Febreze. This is way better. Bicarb soda lifts up the scents that are offensive. Bergamot is really good for antimicrobial, what's it say here? Antibacterial, antiparasitic, antiseptic, antispasmodic. So it's really good for the digestive system. And then the Frangipani, this is really good for attraction. So maybe, oh my goodness, I did my hoovering yesterday. I did my vacuum cleaning all up and down my stairs and in this room. Use this, so hopefully the delivery man comes today. Hopefully with the delivery. But then as he comes in, I open the door. Hopefully he will smell the frangipani. Right, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Okay then, so let's see what else is going on in the chat. Everyone said, right, Lord Grant's here. Lord Grant, the Earl of Campbell. Lovely to see you, Grant. It's the power of love. Do, 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 do. Right, let's see who else is in. I'm not going to say what everyone's saying. I'm just going to say who else is in. So I can see 67 Aria. 67 Aria. Iria? I don't know. Am I saying it wrong? They said to say hi. They have a beautiful little pussycat. A little pussycat. Miss Mary, she's downstairs. I thought she'd come up the moment she knew that I was on live. You know what she's like, but she's still downstairs. So that's it. Maybe I've not got any cat treats for her anyway, so maybe we'll let her stay downstairs. But 67 Iria, I'm saying hi. I'm hoping I'm saying your name correctly. So downside to Diva was singing as well. Rolling, rolling on a river. Right, Kenra's the Acheon. Achegon. That's got to be another gamer name or fancy name, fabulous name. I don't know any songs from the late 2000s. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm 49. Remember, my memory goes back to all the songs from my youth and all the songs that I grew up with. So I know, I know all the Motown ones. Cookie's here. She said keep her rolling. Cookie, I know you were doing it. I know you were doing the rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Right, let's have a look. Everyone, right. He did Can You Feel Me In? That was Craig David. Right, gorgeous Colin. Honestly, look at him, look. He's got pride of place. Right next to my pillow, right next to my heart monitor, look. That's where my heart monitor feeds in. Remember, I've got a heart monitor fitted. So I've got a heart monitor in here, Heart Garfunkel. Okay, he sends messages to the heart monitor, and that sends messages to the hospital. So I'm in safe hands if the palpitations get bad. Don't need to worry about palpitations today. Dolly Porter's here. Dolly Porter says hi. Twan's here. Traces of Twan's life. Right, here we go then, Twan. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I don't know where my notes are going today. I don't know where they're going. I think it's because I'm just feeling the essential oils. Emma's in the house. Emma Wheeler, she's here saying hi, guys. Right, hi, Emma, how are you? Emma, I'm going to do my vlog today from in here. Only going to be a short one because I've had a weird week. But can I just show you these? Hold on. Let me move further back. These are those size 20 jeans. Size 20, girl! Right, right. Remember, I was in a size 32 when I started. So now in a size 20. If that doesn't deserve some hearts up, I don't know what does. Okay, so it's lovely to see you folks. Right, here we go. Brother Ezekiel's in the house. Right, I know why. I know I'm struggling. It's because these are tight when I sit down. Right. Okay then, if I stand up for a minute, let me see if I can sing this song for Brother Ezekiel. And the Lord says, go down, Moses, way down. No, it's gone. It's gone. It's not the trousers. It's not the trousers. Way down in Egypt land, tell those pharaohs to let my people go. It's lovely to see you, Brother Ezekiel. Right, everyone who's content creator, if you want to share your channel in the chat, but also I will put it on the video description when it goes ready for the replay. Just do hashtag sleep and I put all your channel names in there. Okay, so Emma's here, Dolly Porter's here, so you know what I'm going to sing. Working 9 to 5 is the way to make a living. It's because I just kept saying Dolly. I was like, it's Dolly. Is it Dolly? I could see Carnival Muscles here. Carnival Muscles made it. And I'm going to sing, thank you for letting me be myself again. Carnival Muscle sent me a super chat before it even started. But I know why. Because you was having the appointment, weren't you? Having your appointment with like the spine. So I hope everything went well. Touch wood, fingers crossed. Anfield Road's here. Lee, how you doing, Lee? So Lee's just put hashtag sleep. Daniel Valsra Residences. Beautiful name. Send me some kisses. Oh my goodness. The frangipani is working already. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Okay, let me tell you some more about my essential oils. I'm supposed to sort them out, remember. What do you think is the hardest working essential oil? I want you to pop it in the chat. What do you think is the hardest working essential oil? Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Put in whatever you think it might be. Right. So, right. There you go, Razika. Right. I will try and sing it again a bit later. Oh, right. So, Harjarene says lemon. Is it lemon? Maybe it's lemon. Has anyone got any other thoughts? Calamity Jane says, is it eucalyptus? Same one as Twan. They're thinking eucalyptus. But of course, my girl Emma got it right. It is indeed lavender. Now, the reason why this one is the hardest working, this is part of the middle notes. So you know you get top notes, middle notes, and base notes. So top notes are the, you know if you get like some perfume, get some perfume, the first thing you smell is the top notes. They're the ones that delight. They almost go straight to your head. They're like that. But then they frivolous and then they're gone. The middle notes stay longer. They stay longer and they bring in the bass notes. The bass notes are like the bass. I don't know if that's bass. I'm now thinking of, you know, on Juicy Fruit. When, right, I've lost myself. I've lost my train of thought. But I'm doing like Bootsy Collins bass. Think of me doing Bootsy Collins bass. Bootsy Collins bass is great, but it needs some horns. That's what the middle notes are. And lavender is the best of them all. Okay, so lavender, right, hold on, let me find what does it say about lavender? Because lavender is my favourite. Lavender, hold on, give me a second. Right, I've got this app here. I'm not sure if it's still, I think it's on my old phone. Right, it says here, lavender is an oil that has traditionally been known to balance the body and to work wherever there is a need. Wherever there is a need. It may promote conscientiousness, health, love, peace, and a general sense of well-being. This is where I use my lavender. I use lavender in my sleep sprays. Okay, so you can use these in diffusers. If anyone's got a diffuser, you could get like the little ones. You could get these little 5ml ones. If you've got a diffuser, you'll almost certainly have lavender in there. But I'm going to show you how to make lavender really sing. When it comes to, I'm saying sing, maybe it's singing a lullaby. Go to sleep a little baby. Go to sleep a little baby. Because you go lavender. Most amount of drops is lavender. Then you go for clary sage. Clary sage is also another middle note. Works brilliantly with lavender. Hey, Here's bergamot again. Yes. So if you can get hold of bergamot, do so. Right, those three. Where is my frankincense? I mean, are we coming up to Christmas? What did one of the three wise men gift Jesus, the baby Jesus? Yes, it was frankincense. This one is brilliant for, this is a bass note. This is the Bootsy Collins. Okay? So I've got lavender, I've got clary sage, I've got bergamot Sicilian, I've got frankincense, and then the last one I put in there, sandalwood. Sandalwood is also a bass note. So maybe this is the bassist from Chic. You know, the one with Niles Rodgers. I can't remember his name now, forgot his name. But the bassist from Chic. Because all of the best tunes from Chic have got a brilliant bass. If you want to make your own sleep spray, you definitely need to get lavender, bergamot, frankincense. But if you can get all five, if you want to make it into a spray, you know what you need? You need vodka. Yes, vodka. Don't go drinking it now. That's not how you go to sleep. That is not how you go to sleep. What you need is you get your little brown bottles. Okay? Now, I bought some of these from Temu as well. Where the plastic, it doesn't matter if they're plastic, because the important thing is the brown. The whole thing with essential oils is to keep them so that they're preserved. You've got to keep them away from direct sunlight, which is why this cabinet is brilliant. It goes right underneath this window right here, but you guys all know that I live underneath a cliff, so there's no sunlight in here. So the brown helps keep it from direct sunlight. So what you do is you fill your sleep bottle, your brown bottle, about that much to the top with vodka. You can use water, but water won't have that same... The vodka disappears instantly, but also takes away other scents. So you're just left with the beauty of the essential oil. So you do that, and then you go 10 drops of this. 10 drops of lavender. 10 drops of clary sage. 8 drops of bergamot. 6 drops of frankincense. And 6 drops of sandalwood. That is my sleep spray. And then what you do is you spray it just in your room, above the pillows, before you go to bed. You know, as you're going to clean your teeth, go and spray that first. Let the smell settle in your room. And then you come into the room and you're already feeling like you're in that, in a bliss. This is brilliant for sleep, what's it called? Sleep hygiene. Really good. I've got another brilliant one here. Now, this is one that's been pre-made. This is from Lillian Loaf. And this is a sleep pillow mist that they've used, but they use chamomile, frankincense. And do they have any lavender in here as well? Yes, of course they do. They have some lavender in here as well. But listen, it's got little crystals of amethyst in the bottom, because that helps to keep the essential oils active. Because of course essential oils, they all work from vibrations and things. So for me, I always put in my sleep sprays vodka, and then what I also put in is a little bit of vegetable glycerine. Okay, because that helps. It does. I don't know how it helps now. It's just gone. I've lost the train of thought. But this helps to preserve the smell. Preserve the smell in your scents. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, let me go through now. Let me see what everyone's saying. And if you've got a diffuser, you could just put little drops of these into the other diffuser and let it spray and let it go through the air. Okay, so let's have a look. Vanilla is Amy's favourite scent. Okay, Amy, let me find out what it says about vanilla. Right, let me see if it does say anything about vanilla. Vanilla. If it doesn't, I know who we can ask. Okay, it doesn't. You know who we're going to ask? We're going to ask Chaticus. We're going to ask Chaticus. So, let me see if I can turn him on. Hi, Chaticus. I've got to turn him on. Hi, Chaticus.
Hey there, welcome back.
Are you there, Chaticus?
I sure am. I'm here and ready whenever you are. Just let me know what you need.
Okay, well, Amy said that her favourite scent is vanilla. And we know that you can get vanilla essential oils. So tell us a bit more about the benefits of vanilla and what other scents it would work well with if she was going to do like a room spray blend.
Absolutely. Vanilla essential oil is well known for its calming and soothing properties. It can help reduce stress, anxiety, and even promote a sense of comfort and relaxation. It also has a lovely, warm, and sweet aroma. When it comes to blending, vanilla pairs really nicely with a variety of scents. For example, it works wonderfully with lavender for a calming blend, or with citrus oils like orange or bergamot for a sweet and refreshing vibe. It also blends well with woody scents like sandalwood or cedarwood for a more grounding effect. So there are lots of great combinations to experiment with.
Fabulous, thank you. Chaticus, I'm not sure if you know a chap called Darium. We call him King Darium. He's very wise, he's very warm and welcoming. He's also got a bit of sass to him as well. He will sass some other lookers all day. And I've just realised that I think I've somehow programmed you, Chaticus, to be my very own personal Darium.
I love that. King Darium sounds like quite the character, and I'm honored to be your personal Darium. If I can bring even a fraction of that wisdom and sass, I'm definitely up for it.
Fabulous. We'll come back to you in a second, Chaticus. Okay, Amy,
Sounds
did
great.
you...
I'll be right here whenever you're ready. Take your time.
Okay, I've got to mute myself. So, Amy, did you hear that? Bergamot is wonderful. Bergamot is truly wonderful. A beautiful, fragrant, but lightly fragrant. Another great one for bergamot is neroli. Neroli is orange blossoms. So that's a real delicate citrus scent. Now, Harjarene mentioned lemon earlier. Lemon is fabulous. Together with eucalyptus. Eucalyptus that both Calamity and Twan mentioned. I've got them both. These are brilliant for when cleaning. Certainly when cleaning. These are great in bath salts. So, you know, if you have, if you're congested and you're just looking for a real nice way to, you know, take the edge off, put some Epsom salts, put a big handful of Epsom salts in your bath. Throw that in. If you haven't got a bath, try doing this over the basin with a towel over your head. So if you've not got a bath, you don't really need so many of the Epsom salts, because remember, the whole point of Epsom salts is it's good to actually lay in there in a bath with this within there. I think it's to do with the osmosis of it all. I can't remember now. But if you've got congestion, I advise in that basin of water with a towel over your head, 4 drops of eucalyptus, 4 drops of lemon, and 2 drops of peppermint. Okay? So peppermint is another wonder. These three are also wonderful. They're not as workhorsey as lavender, but these three, if you can get hold of these three, have them, because they're just brilliant around the house. Peppermint is brilliant for if you've got trapped wind or some sort of digestive complaint. Make sure you've got the oils that can be ingested. And all I do is just put a little bit of that underneath my tongue, and before you know it, I'm feeling wonderful. Maybe I burp. I don't know. Okay then, so let me put those ones away. What's going off in the chat then? Let's have a look. So, coffee, yes! Coffee essential oil. Coffee essential oil is brilliant. Who mentioned that one? Laurie, yes, I've got a green coffee in here somewhere. So I need to sort these out. I've got cardamom oil. Cardamom oil, one of the spices. Well, one thing you're not supposed to do, and I'm terrible for doing this, you're not supposed to put it right underneath your nose. Because you put it right underneath your nose, you could get lightheaded, especially if you keep doing it with lots. So try not to do that. But cardamom is a lovely warm spice, warms, and they say warms, it absolutely does warm. Now, before I do anything else, I can see, Dee Dee, oh, thank you, thank you, Dee Dee. Dee Dee has sent me a $10 super chat. Oh my goodness, right, let me see if I can find it on here. Right, she says, love you, Joe. I have to go now, so glad to catch a morning live. Baby Dee Dee is looking forward to your duet. The Aromapath of it all. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. Right, baby Dee Dee, you singing with me. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you so much. That is so generous of you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Right. Here we go. Right. So this is great. This is great advice. Calamity's saying people with diabetes need to be mindful of soaking in Epsom salts. Just consult your doctor. I would say that for everybody. If you have got a chronic condition, speak to your doctor about what you can soak in. So I think it's because of the minerals. And the whole point of it being osmosis, it pulls waters out of you. It does pull waters out of you, but also it deposits some in there as well. So maybe you've got Epsom salts tend to be magnesium, which is why they're great for if you have a bath before bedtime, because we know magnesium is wonderful for things like that. However, as Calamity says, it's always best to consult with your physician first before you, if you've got a chronic illness, things like chronic kidney disease, diabetes, heart failure, just get these things checked first. So, traces of trances, I like to have a dish on my desk at work with eucalyptus to help with the congestion. Absolutely. And as you say, this is the power of essential oils. These things are wonderful. I've got one here for turmeric. So I think I've just pulled out all of... Right, the whole point of what I'm supposed to be doing today is to organise them. And I organise them into alphabetical order, just so I can find them easier. So turmeric is a what's name note, is a middle note. I've got another one of eucalyptus there. And I've got a lemon. Benzoin. Right, I think this is the one. This is the one that I bought when, I think he was my ex. He was my ex at the time, but I think I was trying to win him back. But he had the most fabulous beard and beautiful, beautiful twirling moustache. Right, no hair. I like bald men. So bald men, but I like facial hair. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna see if I can find the blend that I did for him. It was he wanted to buy some beard oil that was based on whiskey and cigars. So I was like, don't you go spending your money my beautiful, beautiful eggs, come over to me and I will have made you a beard oil, a mustache balm, and a body mist, all from these same scents. And I got this benzoin, which is more like a resin. So some of these have got very, very sticky. And I think it's because some of my resin bottles actually were loose. So let's go back to Chaticus. Let's find out what Chaticus says about benzoin. Chaticus, are you there?
I sure am. I'm here and ready whenever you are. Just let me know what you need.
Okay, I remember buying benzoin. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly. Benzoin. I bought this resin oil for when I was making Neil a beard balm, and I got it because I wanted to make him a wonderful beard balm and spray that had the scents of cigars and whiskey rye, but I wanted to make sure that they had benefits in them. So what would have been the benefits of benzoin?
Absolutely. Benzoin resin oil is actually quite popular in aromatherapy and natural formulations. It has a warm, sweet, vanilla-like scent with a hint of balsamic notes, which really complements that cigar and whiskey rye vibe. In terms of benefits, benzoin is known for its soothing and calming properties. It can help reduce stress and anxiety, and it also has anti-inflammatory and antiseptic qualities, making it great for skincare. Plus, it can help, with creating a comforting, grounding atmosphere. So it's definitely a nice addition to your beard balm and room spray.
Thank you, thank you. So, remember the key point there was skincare. Here's another thing that I use for skincare. Jojoba oil. Am I saying that correctly? Jojoba. Jojoba. Right. This oil is very similar to the serum that our body secretes. So this works wonderful if you're going to be creating a blend that you put on your skin, and this is like the carrier. You can also use almond oil. Almond oil is also really good. Sweet almond oil. But if you've got things like nut allergies and things like that, you have to just be mindful of the things that you put in on your body. You cannot, right, this is a very important thing. For most of these oils that I'm talking about, you don't want to just put them straight onto your skin. Especially things like eucalyptus and lemon. Because if you go out, if you've got lemon just on your skin, you've automatically made your skin more susceptible to sun damage. So it's really important that when you are making your blends, and especially if you've got, like me, I've got a huge collection, and I have fun with them. But you also have to be mindful of what you're doing, where you're going, and why you're using it. So make sure you don't put anything directly onto your skin if it's going to have a counter effect for things like going out and needing some protection. Okay, let's go through. Right, I'm gonna race through these. Right, I'm not sure. Did you all see the note from Nightbot about it's Darium? Darium's got a Substack, and he does a blog, The Messy Middle. So if you've not already subscribed to Darium, please do so. Right, Mounjaro Journey with Pam. She says, oh yes, Epsom salts with eucalyptus and even lavender, especially lavender to relax. Because lavender, remember, it's the workhorse. Lavender's brilliant for relaxation. And the Epsom salts help with inflammation. Absolutely. And if you take a bath, it will help you to go to the bathroom. Fantastic. I didn't know about the bathroom thing. I got my sister. Now my sister, she has got rheumatoid arthritis. And she also has multiple sclerosis. So she's always regularly inflamed. Her whole body's regularly inflamed. But she's so light that she can actually get in and out of the bath with some level of ease. Whereas for me, when I was much bigger, there was no way I was be able to get in the bath, let alone out of the bath. I'd have ended my days stuck in the bath, but smelling amazing. But what I made for her, I like to find it where they're going to use a blend because they like the scent. But then I do a sort of Trojan horse thing and I throw in some, I'm saying throw in, it's all about finding the right blend, but you find the blends that will benefit. So she used to be a big fan of one, I think it was the Dolce & Gabbana, the blue one. Is it light blue? I can't remember. But what I did was I went to beauty sites, you know, with like the perfume sites. And if you go to the main perfume sites, you find out what the key scents are within the fragrance. There's also some other ingredients in there, things like the preservatives and things for longer lasting. But if you find the key scents, that works wonderfully. So find the key scents and then Trojan horse the stuff. So I was like, there's no way my sister's going to use a bath salts that I've made because I've told her it's great for the inflammation in her joints. That my sister wouldn't do that. That's not how she works. I don't know why. She's one of those people who just can't tell her stuff. She finds out on her own. So I was like, Michelle, I'm going to make you this bath salts that smell like your light blue fragrance that you love so much. And then in there, I put in the Oh, give me a second. Let me have a look. Right, I've got it here. Give me a second. I've got it here. On this app that I've got called Oil Blends, it's got things that you can use. So if you have arthritis, then it tells you arthritis is the painful swelling, inflammation and stiffness of the joints. What works great for arthritis is frankincense. Remember, we've used frankincense before. Frankincense, rosemary, marjoram, spruce. So I've got some spruce. I've just put some marjoram down somewhere. Cypress, and I use blue cypress. And wintergreen. These drain the toxins that cause the pain. So if I was putting those in the bath salts and then putting her fragrance on top, the things that would be working well with them, then before you know it, she's got a bath salts that she uses and she would get benefits from. Okay, so does anyone have jojoba oil? That's the one. Right, does anyone have a particular ailment that they would like a blend for? Okay, keep it clean, folks. Keep it clean. Jane Fournier stopped taking baths when I was 100 pounds because it was so hard to get in and out. But now I need to do it. Absolutely. We just can't over soak. Soaking could dry out the skin. This could cause cracks, deforms, and lead to infections. Right, so they're having a conversation. Let me go back up. So for me personally, I cannot have a hot bath. My mum and my sister are like Targaryens. The hotter the better. But for me, I cannot have a hot bath. It's got to be tepid, which makes the essential oil spa element of it, that makes it troublesome. But if I'm making my own blend, I could just keep putting more blend. I could put more oils in, can't I? So let's have a look. So Anfield Lee is saying his listeners he's working on a train layout. Whilst you're all chatting, tell me. Oh, my cousin tells me to add oil of oregano with olive oil to capsules, and it will help with your immunity. Absolutely. So let me tell you about that one. Oil of oregano or oregano. Okay. So oregano leaves are steam distilled from Morocco and from France. They're antibacterial, they're antifungal, antiparasitic, antiseptic, especially for the respiratory system, antiviral, antispasmodic, so that's also good for the gut, and it's an immune stimulant. So this is great for if you're feeling run down, you're staving off a cold. Great to use oil of oregano. So it was French, the French medicinal use for it. They used it mainly for asthma, for bronchitis, for pulmonary tuberculosis, and rheumatism, and of course whooping cough. So it's great for your, as you say, your respiratory, for fending off an illness like the cold. So that's great. It strengthens, the aromatic influence. It says it strengthens one's feeling of security. The body system affected the immune and respiratory systems, muscles and bones. So brilliant one there. Okay, has anyone else got another question for me about essential oils, about ailments, whether they want a blend for the diffuser, whether they want to make a room spray or a personal spray? Maybe it's something they like to spray in their hair. Do you know one thing that I use it for? I make a fabulous makeup setting spray. Yes, really. I make a setting spray. And how do I do it? Well, I use the bottles. You know the bottles that I've just shown? One of these. Do not put vodka in this. No. Vodka on the skin will dry the skin up. The same as JC saying about staying in the bath over long. So you don't put vodka in these. For your face mist, you do water. You do probably about, for one this size, you put that much in of water, and then maybe a teaspoon of glycerin. You also put 5 drops of witch hazel in. And then what I do to set my face, I put a couple of drops of sea buckthorn in. So sea buckthorn is very, very good for the face. Hold on, let me see what Chaticus says about sea buckthorn. Chaticus, are you there?
You're welcome. Take care, and I'll be here if you need anything else. Have a great one.
No, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, got it. No worries at all. Feel free to ask me anything you like. I'm all ears.
Okay, so I've got sea buckthorn oil here, and I use this in my face setting sprays. Why is sea buckthorn so good for as an essential oil for skincare?
Sea buckthorn oil is fantastic for skincare for a few reasons. It's packed with vitamins like vitamin C and E, and it's also rich in antioxidants, which help fight free radicals and promote healthy glowing skin. It's also known for its regenerative properties, meaning it can help with skin healing and repair, and it's really good for reducing inflammation, so it's great for sensitive or irritated skin. Plus, it's got fatty acids like omega-7, which help keep the skin hydrated and nourished. All of that makes it a powerful ingredient in your face setting sprays.
Fabulous. Now, I use it with English Rose. English Rose is another... I think English Rose is without doubt the most powerful essential oil out there because of its vibration quality. So tell us a bit more about that, Chaticus.
Absolutely. English rose essential oil is indeed cherished for its lovely, delicate aroma and its high vibrational quality. It's often associated with emotional healing, promoting feelings of love, compassion, and calm. It's also known for its powerful skin benefits, helping to hydrate, balance, and soothe the skin. Plus, it's rich in antioxidants. It has anti-inflammatory properties that can help with redness and irritation. Overall, combining it with sea buckthorn oil makes for a really luxurious and beneficial blend for both the skin and the spirit.
Thank you, Chaticus.
You're so welcome. I'm glad to help. If you have any more questions or just want to chat, I'm here anytime.
Okay, so that's how I use certainly the English rose, because the vibrations of it, it really does lift your spirit up. And I'm serious. When I say, you know, like I did earlier on with the grapefruit, I needed just to perk up a bit, and it lifted it. Right, English rose really does. It's the highest vibrational quality on there. So I use that. But another great one to use for your skin is rosehip oil. Rosehip oil, and I think this one, naturally rich in omega-3, 6 and 9, fatty acids proven to protect and repair damaged skin cells, fine lines and wrinkles. So it contains antioxidants for health, more radiant complexion, vitamin A and E it's got in here, natural protection against sun damage, and it's a high absorbency. Okay, I think this one that I've got here, I think this is one that I use directly onto my face. It says apply 2 to 3 drops to face or skin via gentle massage. So this is great, especially if you're doing it at night time, and you wanted to just get rid of those, you know, all the lymphatic drainage that comes up in throughout the day. And you know, before you go to bed, if you just give yourself a lovely massage with 2 or 3 drops of rosehip oil, you don't need carrier oil for this one. So this one is Eden Similia. 100% pure organic. So I think rosehip oil is absolutely fine to use without a carrier oil. Similar to castor oil. So castor oil, you know, black castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil, that's great for hair. If you massage that into the scalp, but what I tend to do is I put that in with some jojoba. So I put those two together, massage it into the scalp with some rosemary, and that's really good for hair growth because it stimulates the follicles. So I use this one for my eyebrows. Yep. So I use, maybe you can use it for your lashes as well, but I'm not putting oil near my eyes. I'm just not going to do it. So I use it for my eyebrows, castor oil. This one is another, it can be used, as it says its benefits are, it contains essential fatty acids that help to rehydrate dry skin. If you've not got dry skin, you don't need this, because castor oil is thicker. Look at it. It's thicker. Can you see? So it's thick, so you don't need that if you've got oily or combination skin. But it's great for putting through your eyebrows. If you've got dry skin, it's great. It also says here, castor oil helps to grow and maintain eyelashes. Maybe if you want to use an old mascara wand that you completely washed out, make sure it's sterile, and then try again. Maybe that's what you could do, but I'm not putting this near my lashes. Eyebrows for sure. It's also great for treatment of dry, brittle hair, scalp and dandruff. And it makes your nails stronger as well. But remember, this one is a thicker oil. It doesn't absorb quite so well. So maybe that's something you use before your nighttime routine. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's being said? And spray my feet to help sleep. Yes, Pammy. Yes, because there are Vitaflex points in your feet. You know, like people do reflexology. There are points in your feet. The whole reason why aromatherapy oils work is because the olfactory system is so close to your limbic system. And that's the one where, as you say, the limbic system helps with your, how you feel, how you think, how you just go through day. So this is why aromatherapy is really good for wellness. Okay then, so I think I'm about to do my vlog for the week. There are 13 of you watching. So lovely to see you all, 13 of you. Could you just throw up some hearts or some emojis of any kind, just so I know that you're there? There's 12 of you now, so I've just chased someone away. So, what I'm going to do now... oh, here we go. Mounjaro Jenny with Pam says, and I'll use the cold pressed virgin castor oil and rub on my eyebrows and lightly... Oh, so you rub it over your eyelashes. And I've used these using the mascara ones. As I say, that castor oil, it definitely works. It definitely works. The black castor oil is better for your hair and on your scalp, but castor oil better for on your skin, because it, as you say, it's got more of those impurities taken out, but also those impurities that are in black castor oil are really good for the scalp and the hair growth of it all. So that's why the Jamaicans use it. Okay then, right. Mint products on my feet. Yes, I'm sure I got a new spearmint one. Did I get a spearmint one? I'm sure I got a spearmint one. I got some from Lillian Loaf the other day. Right, I got lemongrass. Now, I don't like the smell of lemongrass. It's one of those ones to me that it's, you love it or hate it. I love all things citrusy, and I love the taste of lemongrass, but I don't love the scent of it. However, lemongrass is perfect for boosting mood and motivation. Just add 4 to 6 drops to a diffuser for an instant pick-me-up, or blend it with a carrier oil for an uplifting foot or leg massage. It's also great for neutralising kitchen or pet odours with its clean citrus scent. I also got Palmarosa. I love Palmarosa. Palmarosa is a sweet floral aroma. Palmarosa is known for its balancing and hydrating properties. Add a few drops to a diffuser or mix into a facial oil that you've got or a body lotion that you've got. This helps soothe both skin and senses. It pairs beautifully with lavender or geranium for a natural self-care day. Bitter orange, right, bitter orange is another one of my favourites. Did I put bitter orange next to orange? Bitter orange. Bitter orange captures that sun-kissed citrus scent that instantly lifts the mood. So you know how I went to grapefruit earlier? Bitter orange does the same thing. Tangerine is also really good. I think tangerine's a bit more sweeter scent. And mandarin. Mandarin's also a brilliant one. Okay, so everyone's saying hi to everybody. Miss Nikki's here. How you doing, Miss Nikki? She's saying hi to one. Right, neem oil and castor oil is a gardener's good friend, says Calamity Jane. How would you use it, Calamity Jane? Is that for on your hands afterwards? Or before? It's like a barrier cream, a barrier oil. Let's have a look. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and do my vlog. So this is only going to be a short one because I've had a crazy week. So what this means is I'm going to just talk to the camera and do my weekly review, how my week's gone. Hold on, I need to get my Zumba sticks ready because we've got to talk about December, or I'm going to celebrate December. Okay, so December starts on Monday. Calamity Jane and Himani, they've set the challenge. There's going to be tutorials happening on Monday, December the 1st. Zumba, Zumba, Zumba. Right, you don't need these sticks, but because I'm doing seated Zumba, so I wanted to get more of a workout with the upper body. So I've got my Zumba sticks, and I also like the sound that they make. So I'm reminded to use these when I do the vlog. Jen, would you put in the chat when your tutorial is going to go live? She's going live twice on Monday, am I right? And then you've got like a playlist of content. It's going to be brilliant. So we're expecting to make the earth move under our feet, because the world is going to be doing Zumba all month of December. You could do 5 minutes to 50 minutes, whatever floats your boat. There's going to be different modifications, different dances. Himani says that they've got like a Bollywood sense theme of one. So there's some Bollywood elements, there's some reggaeton, some cumbia, there's some fabulous stuff that they do in Zumba, including contemporary music. So Grace, there's lots of contemporary stuff for you as well. So Jen, will you put the details in the chat for me? And I'm going to prepare to do my vlog. Emma, I hope you're still listening. Right, okay. Do I look fat? I feel like my belly's hanging over my jeans. Should I actually do it standing? Should I do it standing? Okay. Do I look a certain kind of sassy? Do I look slender? Look, these are them size 20 jeans. Okay, so I'm going to do it standing. Right, I've got to lean on something. I've got to lean because I haven't got Sir Michael here. Okay, are you ready? Hey, it's me, Jo from Jo's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, and I'm really excited to be here. Literally, yes, I am. I'm excited. I'm in my bedroom, and I've been playing with all of my essential oils. I've been having a wonderful time with you all on today's live, and that's why I said I'm going to do the vlog. It's going to be short, but it may or may not have an impact. But the reason why it's been short, it's been a weird week for me this week. I know it's Thanksgiving week, especially for those of you in the US. But this week, I've really needed to look inside myself to find the things that I'm very thankful for, which is not like me at all. You name me, I normally wake up full of positivity. And I think the reason for that is because I've not been sleeping so well. We're not blaming Colin. I'm pointing at Colin. We're not blaming Colin at all. Colin has been wonderful. He's been fabulous. We know Colin the CPAP machine does everything for me and more. But I've just had lots on my mind. And so I think it's important that if you've got things on your mind, there's things that we can do to help, help improve our sleep hygiene. I know Laurie has just done a video on her channel, GLP-1 Journey in Review, about the importance of sleep. I urge you to go look at that. That is also going to be in my video description, as well as in my Joe Sleeps video spotlight collection. I've got it wrong again. I always get it wrong, but you know what you're looking for now. So one thing that I thought that I was going to do more, now that I've got my essential oil cabinet up to par, is I'm going to be using a sleep spray more. And I'm going to do more of that, what's it called, the sleep hygiene of it all. So certainly this week you may have noticed I've not been on YouTube, I've not been on social media quite as much. It's just because I've had things on my mind. I've had some crazy stuff happen. Let me tell you some of the stuff that's happened. Right, first of all, my boiler's not working. It comes on and it goes off. And then suddenly it might come on. And then it goes off. So earlier on, I've got my blanket here, my robe, and then the heating came on. So that's why I'm back into a t-shirt. The other thing that's happened is that the house, the whole street, our drains seem to be blocked. And we've been getting the water board, keep coming out and trying to sort out the problem. But it's meant that my toilet, my shower, the sinks, they're slow to actually drain. And that was really annoying. That's a huge annoyance on Wednesday when I did some washing and all this water just came out everywhere. So every time I was washing the pots, I was having to mop up the floor. But then when I did the laundry, oh my goodness, it was like a deluge. There was so much water everywhere. So I have had a lot of things on my mind. Sleep has been problematic for me this week. But one thing again, this is the week of thanks. And so I'm very thankful for Colin, my CPAP machine. Yes, I am. And I'm very thankful that I've got all of these wonderful essential oils that I'm able to make my own blends and make my own sleep mist spray, so that I'm doing something. It's going to be, what's that word? It's a cheap alternative. Because obviously I've got to fix the boiler and I've got to fix the sink. And so I've got my plumber. My plumber's going to come. I've had to clean the house. That was another thing that was annoying me. I have a cleaner who used to come and clean my house for me when I was really, really unwell and I couldn't move. And that was, I was paying for that one because, through the fact that I was too unwell to do it. But she's not come for the last 3 times. And, it was yesterday I thought, I can't have this anymore. I've got to do my own cleaning. So it was great. I got my cleaning done yesterday. Not all of the house. Not all of the house. Upstairs, I got a lot of upstairs done. Still got to get downstairs done. But remember, I've been talking about having to mop up every day from doing the laundry and doing the washing up. But then of poor Miss Mary. Miss Mary has been doing a business in the living room. So I've been having to clean up every day anyway in there. So maybe I have got my cleaning done, and maybe that helps. That's going to help me sleep a bit more, because as Calamity Jane and I were saying, cluttered house, cluttered mind, cluttered heart. We want to get rid of the clutter. So off it's gone. I was able to do my cleaning yesterday. I think I'm going to need to spend more time to do it, because it is arduous when you struggle to stand. Doing the stairs was a wow. It was a wow moment, but it did get done eventually. So I'm very, very thankful that I was able to do my own cleaning, which sounds ridiculous, but it just proves how bad I was at the start of the year. I couldn't even get up the stairs unless I was on my hands and knees and slowly going up there and falling asleep halfway up the stairs. That used to happen. But yesterday I was doing the vacuuming and up the stairs. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. The other thing I'm thankful for, I'm thankful to friends and family. Tomorrow, I've spent a lot of time with my sister this week. My sister, she's just had the operation. We've been spending a lot of time virtually because I've been helping her fill in an application form for some support that she needs. So that was a long application form. It was ridiculous, but we got that done. So will you all send us some love and hope that application proves successful? That would be wonderful if you could. The other thing that I'm really thankful for is tomorrow I'm babysitting baby Cairo. Baby Cairo's not a baby anymore. This is my first time I'm going to be babysitting him. And that's because I can now. I can babysit my toddler nephew because I'm well. So what a wonderful thing to be thankful for. You please tell me what you've been thankful for this year. Whether in the US, wherever you are, we don't have to have a happy Thanksgiving to feel a need for reflecting on the things that we're thankful for. There are non-scale victories after all. Pop it in the comments below. The other thing I'm thankful for is the behind the scenes crew. That's Himani, Harjarene, Calamity Jane. We're meeting tomorrow now. I'll put the details in the video description. But we're going to meet tomorrow for our next update. And it's going to be a fantastic vibe. I'm really looking forward to that one. And more will be revealed tomorrow. So if you're able to attend, all the times will be in the video description. I think it's 5:30 GMT. I can't remember the other ones. I'm not going to even guess it. But I'll put them all in the video description. So that's something I'm really thankful for. I'm thankful for all the blessings of the community, the GLP-1 community, because it was right, I'm going to sit down because I can feel my core giving out there. So it was really interesting the other day, spending some time with the GLP-1 community. I know that we do a lot to help each other and inspire each other and keep, to cheerlead, which is what we all need, isn't it? We all need cheerleaders in our corner, but also we get so much good advice from them. And it was when I was talking to Terence the other day, Mr. Randomville, I was talking with him and I was explaining that surprisingly I keep having more carbs. And you know what? The other thing was annoying. I've been saying to people, I don't think this is working. I'm saying I don't think this is working. I think it's come off. I think I've lost it somewhere. Right, I'm going to have to edit that out. I'm sure I had it on here literally earlier. So I'll have to go and find that. But I was saying I don't think it's working because my ketosis levels were low. Well, now when I think about it, I've had carbs about 3 times in the week. That's not good for me because I'm a carnivore. But the reason why I'm a carnivore is because carbs, they affect my body. They give me more inflammation, make it difficult for me to sleep. They make me have problems on the toilet. They're all the things that have been happening this week. So it was the carbs of it all. I'm not blaming carbs. I'm blaming the fact that I was eating something that I shouldn't have done. And why was I doing that? Well, it's because I've been trying to be a bit miserly with my GLP-1. You know, in the UK we have the quick pens, and the quick pens mean that you could do split dosing. Well, I found out the day that I'm not going to be getting an NHS prescription anytime soon. So I've been trying to be a bit miserly and use less of the dose than I need. And I think what I've actually been doing is I've been using less than I did need. Because if those carbs were creeping in, it's because there was some sort of food noise that was going off and making me wanting to have Aunt Bessie's roast potatoes. I had a whole bag of those the other day with cheese on. Don't get me wrong, I love cheese. Cheese is fine for me. But a bag of Aunt Bessie's roast potatoes, what was I thinking? And I tell you what, I had to do a lot of thinking on the toilet. Right, moving swiftly on. The point is, the other thing, of course, is that I'm menstruating again this week. Oh my goodness. It's a trifecta, isn't it? Food noise, menstruation, problems, external problems. The 3 hit. No wonder I've not been sleeping. Well, that's all been happening this week. I've not lost any weight. I thought I'd put on an ounce or 2. But then I went to the loo, so I hadn't. But I've not lost any weight this week. But it makes perfect sense why I've not lost any weight. Because life has been getting in the way. And that's what happens. You know, I know it's Thanksgiving week. And I know that it's a time for celebration. So some people won't be losing weight this week anyway because they've celebrated with family and friends and enjoyed the bounty, which is what we're supposed to do. But also, if we've got things on our mind, things that are going off in life, you know, that's when the cortisol kicks in as well, and that makes it difficult to lose weight. I'm not worried about what's going on the scales. I know now what the problem was. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be taking my split dose, but I'm not going to be miserly with it. We worked out on Gordon's, that's Fat All Climbers click count calculator, that on a 12.5 pen, I could do 20 clicks. Well, I'm going to do 20 clicks every 3 days for 3.75. I was trying to get it to last 5 days. Again, that didn't work for me. So I'm going back to doing 3.75 every 3 to 4 days. So that means I've done 7.5 mg a week. So in total, I have lost 97.5 pounds in over 34 months. If that's not something to be thankful for, I know not what. Because we know that without the GLP-1 and without calling the CPAP machine, I wouldn't have been here. So 34 weeks later, I've got my Zumba sticks. I'm ready to join the Zumba challenge, and I hope you are too. So until then, sleep well, slim down, and I'll see you next time. Zumba! Zumba! that's it. That's me done. That's the vlog done. Right, let's see what's going off in the chat. Let's see. How long have I been how long have I kept you here now? Have I done an hour and a half? My goodness. Right, let's see. Candy K is in the house. Candy K, happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving. I know your table would have been bountiful. The amount of food that you were making over these last couple of days. Mwah. Doses of Shinies here. Cortisol has me all messed up. Serious. Right, let's find a blend for an essential oil blend to help us calm down some. Right, I'm going to find us a blend. This is one of my favourite blends, actually. It's called Oola Glow. Oola Grow. No, in fact, I'm going to use Peace and Calming because that should help us with the cortisol. This oil, the oils in this blend have historically been used to help reduce depression, anxiety, stress and tension. This blend may help hyperactive children get off Ritalin. Right, scrap that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to use an oil instead of Ritalin. So scrap that. You did not hear me say that. But it may also help children with hypertension. It may be useful at the end of a stressful day to promote relaxation and peace or to relieve insomnia. So, doses of Shani. This blend could be for us. We can use this one either in a carrier oil, like a jojoba oil or almond oil, or we could put it in a room spray where we put vodka, yes, vodka, in here, and then drop some, drop some essential oil drops in there, put the lid on, the spray lid on, and spray it around the room. You can use it in a diffuser. So here's the blend. Here's the blend. Tangerine, orange, ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. Okay, have you got all those? Let me explain it. So tangerine contains esters and aldehydes which are sedating and calming to the nervous system. It is also a diuretic and a decongestant of the lymphatic system. So that'd be great if you put it into a carrier oil and massaging it into the body or into the feet, into the ankles. Wow. Orange. Orange brings peace and happiness to the mind and body and joy to the heart, which feelings provide emotional support to help one overcome depression. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is not a doctor's app, so I'm not putting it out there that this overcomes depression. But maybe it helps with low mood. We'll say low mood. Ylang ylang may help. Now, I buy my ylang ylang from the black hair care shops. I think I paid something like £5. So this is a great one, ylang ylang. Ylang ylang may help balance the male-female energies so one can move closer towards being in spiritual attunement and be able to focus their thoughts, filtering out that ever-present garbage or ever-present food cravings. It brings back feelings of self-love, confidence, joy and peace. Patchouli. Patchouli is sedating, calming and relaxing, allowing it to reduce anxiety. And blue tansy may help cleanse the liver and calm the lymphatic system. So when you've got blends like this, you start with the tangerine, you put the most amount of drops in of tangerine and orange, and then moving down to put the least amount of drops of patchouli and blue tansy. That's how these blends work. It says you can apply under the nose. So if you put that one in a carrier, you can apply it under the nose or the back of the neck. That's when you dilute it with the almond oil or the jojoba. And you can put it on your feet. You can put it in bath water as well. You can apply it to your navel your feet or back of neck for insomnia. Or you could wear it as a perfume. So that sounds great. Says as well, the companion oils for that would be lavender for insomnia and chamomile for calming. So let's hope that helps us with our cortisol. You know, if we've got too much cortisol running through our bodies, we're unable to sleep, we're feeling a little bit tense, we're getting low mood, we can't stop eating. Maybe get some of those oils. And you only need these 5 ml ones. I've got all different sizes because I regularly use my essential oils. But one this size, if you get those 5 oils, these should last you about 6 months. Yeah, seriously. Especially if you use the vodka and the vegetable glycerine to make sure that you're keeping the oil preserved in the brown bottles. You get the brown bottles from Temu as well as from Amazon. So let's have a look. I'm going to go. Let's do the chat. Let's go through the chat, and then I think I'm going to let you guys go because it's getting late. Right, Emma says, it's not ridiculous, Joe. I struggle to clean too. It's too painful and it causes the fatigue. It really does, especially with us with the fibromyalgia of it all. I just have to do what we can. We just have to do what we can. And it was great when I had a cleaner because I was getting benefits where I could get like help for a carer and things. And I was using my benefit to get that cleaner to come round and do the cleaning. So I will be getting the cleaner back because what I don't want to do is be fatiguing myself so much that I can't live life, you know. So I'm going to get my cleaner back. I just need to find out where she went. I've got Z on. Z, idiosyncratic girl. Hi everyone. Hi Z. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I was going to do a dip and fall back, but then I'm just reminded that I'm going to be babysitting Cairo tomorrow. I need all the energy I can take. So I'm not going to do any dip and fall backs for you today. I'm going to make sure that I've got all my energy for baby Cairo as I'm running around for him. Let's have a look. I've got hiccups now. Stay hydrated, folks. Beverly's here! The star! She's my star! Beverly! Let there be you. Let there be me. Let there be oysters under the sea. Because I know you love Nat King Cole. Beverly, it's so lovely to see you. It has been ages. Right, so I have one saying hi to everybody. Right, so Miss Nikki is so ready for Zumba. She's really looking forward to Zumba. And as Kenny Kay says, At the World is going to do Zumba. Amen to that. Amen to that, Kenny Kay. So, wow, it's been ages, says the star, that's Beverly. Emma says, yes, loving all the oil information. I'm going to try and put some of the blends that we talked about. I might try and put them onto a post. So keep an eye out for a post a little bit later this weekend. Because remember, I can't do anything tonight. I've got to save all my energy for tomorrow. And tomorrow, I've got to save all my energy because I'm going to see the family, I'm going to see my sister, and then I'm babysitting baby Cairo. Miss Nikki says I look good. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki. Thank you. I've got to pull this shirt up again. Everyone's saying hi to everybody. Right, then it's right. There we go. Then we got Reset the Nissa said it's great. I'm going to be babysitting baby Cairo. I cannot wait. And remember, I did a story for him on the Auntie Joe bedtime stories, so I'll be able to read it to him in person. You've had what this week? I've had a week. I had a week, Anissa. And yes, it's how your body reacts to certain complex carbs. So not everybody's body behaves this way, but my body behaves very badly when it comes to complex carbs. And I don't know what I was thinking eating a bag of Aunt Bessie's roast potatoes. I do not know what I was thinking. Right, Miss Nikki said, I used to clean in 10-minute spurts. Set a timer and sit for a break when 10 minutes are up. It's quite hard to motivate yourself to add to your pain you're already experiencing. Do you know what, Miss Nikki? That is a brilliant idea. I'm going to try, because I got an egg timer, because that was something I was going to be doing to make sure I got up every 60 seconds. So now I've got that egg timer, I'm going to do every 10-minute bursts. Brilliant idea. And that's how Emma says she does it. Give yourself some grace. Right, we've got Elaine on. Elaine, real talk with Elaine. Elaine, happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you've had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Real talk with Elaine says cortisol is crazy. Yes, that's what Doses of Shiny said. It's been messing her up as well. So hopefully, even if you have only got lavender oil and chamomile oil. Seriously, if you've got a diffuser, lavender oil and chamomile oil, I can't see it now, put that in a diffuser, or put it in, with some almond oil, or mix it in with your, if you've got a body lotion, and just massage it into your feet. If you do that and massage it at the back of your neck, that will help you sleep a little bit better and help with the cortisol of it all. Remember, I've got that one. Where is it? Where did I put it? This sleep pillow mist from Lillian Loaf, that has got chamomile and frankincense in with lavender. So that, again, the frankincense one. But anything that is going to help you stay calm and help with your sleep hygiene may in fact help you with the cortisol. It's all the things that you worry about, which is probably where real journal talk with V, maybe that would be perfect, where if you've got things on your mind, put it into a journal and then you shut the journal book. That physical action of shutting the book means that what you've got can wait until you open the book again. So try that. Fabulous. And if you've not already subscribed to Real Journal Talk with V, I will pop it in the video description as well. I've gone. Where did I go? So now let's have a look. Everyone's saying hi. Right, remember, if you are a content creator, if you're still here, if you're a content creator, do #sleep. Because what I'm doing is when it gets to the replay, I'm going to put everyone's channel in the video descriptions. This is a connect and grow. So to connect and grow, check out other people's channels. Subscribe. It costs nothing to subscribe to a channel. Even if you don't watch it, you don't put the notifications on. Nothing else happens, but you've just done a wonderful thing for a content creator. But you know, if you're watching the videos and liking them, press like. Watch the video and comment. It's a wonderful thing. This is how our communities grow. This is community spirit is everything, and that's something I've been very thankful for this year. Let's have a look. So, Candy K all day says she uses a travel size diffuser. It calms me when I'm away from home. Yes, and you can get those ones that can go just into into a USB slot. So I've got a diffuser downstairs that my best friend Sean bought me last year, and it goes into a USB slot, and it does exactly the same thing. Another thing you can get, you can buy these. I think you can get, this one's a Lillian Loaf one, but we can get them where they're on rollers. And this one is, oh my goodness, that was amazing. It's called Relax. Aromatherapy roller, and it says here, apply gently to pulse points, wrist, temples or neck, and inhale deeply to allow soothing aroma. I can't think what is in that one. It smells gorgeous. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I've got what it's in there. Rose, ylang ylang and patchouli. So the ylang ylang and the patchouli are calming, and the rose is really good for that vibrational, so maybe it does the balance, because the rose picks you up, and then the ylang ylang and the patchouli, they calm down, so maybe it actually helps with the balance. That'd be great to travel with, Kenny K. Let's have a look. Great idea, says Clam. Thanks for your cooking lives. They've kept me motivated, says Daisies of Shiny. Kenny K's cooking lives have been brilliant. She's done some amazing cooks this in the run up to Thanksgiving. Mounjaro Journey with Pam says, I like the idea to take a travel diffuser. Absolutely. Or even a spray. Take a spray. Use vodka. Do a vodka spray, and that will help no end in keeping that spray available for you. So you just get a bottle like this, fill to here with vodka. You don't drink the vodka. You put the oils in there, a couple of drops of glycerin, and that will last you for your whole holiday. If you've been cruising for 2 weeks, that will last you for your whole 2 weeks. And the scent will last you as well. Okay, so how amazing to be able to babysit now. I know that makes your heart sing. Yes, you know it makes my heart sing. And because you mentioned sing, I think it's time. You're going to get me into aromatherapy, Joe, says Miss Nikki. She's got the power. But I think it's time for me to say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, to ya, and ya, and ya, and ya, diddle-a-do-do-do-do. It's been lovely spending this time with you all, folks. Hope you enjoyed the rest of this holiday, Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Is Black Friday a holiday? I don't know, but we're coming up to a weekend, so get some rest. Hug your family and friends. Put joy out there and let joy come back into your heart. And one thing we need to make sure we get rid of from our heart is the cortisol. It's gone from our heart. We need it to be gone from our bodies. So, hope you all well. I will see you all soon. I will see many of you tomorrow on Behind the Scenes. Until then, sleep well, slim down, and I'll see you next time.